Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, 12th day of January, 25th day of TEVES. Here we go. We're going to continue on with our halachas about getting paid for work that you do on Shabbos. And today we introduce, of course, the very important concept called havla'ah. And what that means is, if you, for example, do some work on Shabbos and you're not supposed to be paid for that work on Shabbos, but you did it together, this is ginormous, it's going to change the whole thing, but you did it together with some preparation work that was on Friday or whenever during the week, and they're going to pay you one lump sum for what you did on Friday and Shabbos, then your Shabbos pay is called, havla'ah, basically means it was swallowed up. So the payment that they give you for your Friday Shabbos work is your Shabbos pay is swallowed up in that big paycheck, and therefore you're not getting paid singularly and directly for your work on Shabbos, and that makes the whole thing okay. Okay, here we're going to give you a ton of examples, and they're all going to be the same basic concept. You can get paid for Shabbos as long as it's swallowed up in some other kind of work that went together with it during the weekday. For example, a rabbi gave a shiur on Shabbos and is going to get paid for giving that shiur on Shabbos, but he prepared that shiur all week long or on Friday or whatever, so he's getting paid for the preparation, and along with it he's getting paid for the delivery of the shiur on Shabbos. Same thing with a chazan. He practiced whatever it was that he was going to sing on Shabbos, and then he sang it on Shabbos, and he gets paid for both. Same thing with the babysitter. She, babysat for you on Shabbos. Hopefully, she babysat sometime, on Wednesday night also, and one big lump sum pays for Wednesday and Shabbos. That makes it allowed. By the way, if you have some groups of ladies that do like, what carpools are. So let's say they do like a baby pool, like all babysit for all the kids on January 1st, and then the next lady babysits for all the kids on January 8th. These are all Shabboses, and they rotate. I'll do all the kids on this Shabbos afternoon. You do all the kids next Shabbos afternoon. They're kind of paying each other back for their Shabbos work. That can be questionable. You should speak to a rabbi about an arrangement like that. If you're tutoring on Shabbos, so the preparation that you did before Shabbos makes it again havla'ah, swallowed up inside of your weekday preparation, and you get paid one lump sum for everything, makes it okay. A Baal Koreh who reads the Torah on Shabbos, he prepares a lot during the week, or even if it's a little, but he can be paid for the prep and the laning altogether, and that makes it allowed. Same thing for waiters. On Shabbos, waiters usually set up before Shabbos, clean up after Shabbos, so when they're paid for that whole lump thing, Shabbos can be included. Same thing with a caterer. Same thing with a mashgiach, who's watching the kosher operation of something on Shabbos. He does some prep before Shabbos. He's paid for that together with the Shabbos. If you're having a rental, Thursday, Friday, Shabbos, you're staying at some hotel and you pay for all of it in one lump sum. That includes the Shabbos. That makes it okay. If you're paying for a hotel room, then, and let's say you're really just there on Shabbos, there's probably some prep that went along with it that you're paying for the hotel's overhead or the person at the front desk who had to be there taking your reservation before. That probably will make it havla'ah, swallowed up also. Interestingly, there are rabbis who say that if you have a vending machine that operates all week, including Shabbos, hopefully not for Jews, then collecting your money after Shabbos for the whole chunk of all that your vending machine did all week could make it permissible. Do discuss that with your rabbi. And lastly, there are some people who use a mikvah on Shabbos, and they're paying for the use of the mikvah on Shabbos. That also sounds like, somebody's collecting reward for renting out their mikvah on Shabbos. So again, because they made prep for the mikvah before Shabbos by heating up the water or whatever, then it's all one lump sum, including the Shabbos and the prep, and that's why it's permissible. I hope that all makes sense. Have a great Shabbos. Log on again after Shabbos for more. Bye-bye.